Hey everybody, welcome back. And today we have this for you. This is the Lamborghini Aventador SV Roadster. A little bit older the car, but still stunning, especially in this great color combination. I mean, look at that. It is matte yellow. Don't worry, it looks a little bit strange because the complete car is foiled in stone chip protection. Even the headlights are covered, so this is why it looks a little bit strange. But the color, the matte yellow, is really beautiful, and it's original factory paint. Yeah, so it's very rare to see, and I like the combination with the matte black accents. So the whole front, as you can see, matte black, and you have in general black headlights. You have carbon fiber, of course, because it's an SV, carbon fiber inlays. You have the window frames in gloss black, shiny black, and some other elements. So the car itself looks still amazing, and I think even more aggressive than a newer Aventador S or the Ultimate. I don't know why, but it looks more edgy and brutal. Coming to the wheels, we have very, very nice wheels. I like them a lot. And especially in gloss black, we got the wheels here in 20-inch in the front, 21 in the back. We have carbon ceramic brakes, and we have yellow brake calipers, of course, matching to the color, and dark wheel center caps. It's a very nice, actually, wheel. It's called, I think it was Diantos called, and many spokes in Y design, and I think it's perfectly fitting the car and the whole shape. Continuing the side, we have the matte black mirror caps. We have here these massive air intakes, yeah, so all the air is sucked through there. And we have carbon fiber here again on the sides. We have, of course, the little SV badge, Super Veloce, and here we got 754, means 750 horsepower, four-wheel drive SV. I think LP stands for Longitudinale Posteriore, I think. I don't speak Italian, but I think kind of this. Has something to do, I think, with the engine, how it is mounted and fixed. But I'm not 100% sure about that. But I think Longitudinale Posteriore. Guess so. Rear wheels, as we can see, also huge, and they are 21-inch. Diantos, we have here, look at this. We have 355 size of wheels. This is very, very massive. Coming to the back here, we got, as you can see, air is going through here, all to the engine. So everything is set up for cooling down the engine. Carbon fiber air intakes. We have a glass bonnet at the back, so we can see the engine. I'm going to open it later. Very clean, very cool. And now we got the rear view. And come on, this is the best. I mean, look at that. This is white, massive white. And this is just gorgeous. I mean, we start here with the rear roof spoiler. Sorry, I said roof, it's just common. The rear spoiler in carbon fiber. It's adjustable, and it is also, I think, covered in stone chip protection. Yeah, very nice. So carbon fiber continues down here, the inlays. It's a good combination, I think, with the black, the matte black here and the carbon fiber, and the rear taillights are so nice. It's also a Y shape, but the Y laying down, I really love that. Really, Lamborghini did a good job with the lightning stuff because it's very, how can I say, you remember that, and it's very elegant. Now we have a massive rear diffuser here in matte black. Again, the color combination fits perfectly. Matte yellow, matte black, carbon fiber, and some gloss black elements. So we have a color scheme of yellow and black in general, which is really nice, and especially this color, it's still amazing, matte yellow. We have the exhaust. This is the sport exhaust, aftermarket sport exhaust, carbon fiber, and the four pipes, you can still see them. We're going to listen to that beast later because it's much louder than the standard one. And of course, we got a rear view camera, so we can see what's behind, and this is really necessary. Unless you want to drive with an open door and put your head out and check it out what is behind you when you're parking or stuff like that. So that's it for the exterior. Just a quick look to the interior. Of course, we have Lamborghini doors, which is really cool. So, Interior continues its color scheme. We have black and yellow, very nice, very clean cockpits and everything. We have carbon fiber doors, as you can see here, full carbon fiber glossy. Amazing. So also very light, has to be, I mean. And the door entrances here as well, as you can see, they are still covered, I think, in plastic, and also in carbon fiber. And the rest of the interior is Alcantara leather, really nice. And the seats, let me just move them forward. Here, carbon fiber, full carbon fiber seats. So let's jump in and check it out. So welcome at the Stealth Fighter cockpit. Let me close the door first. And now you can see the door in its whole beauty. It is amazing carbon fiber. I have here the handle in yellow, of course, and ta-da, closed. And we are sitting actually in a limited car. From the SV Roadster, only 500 pieces were produced. From the Coupe, only 600 pieces were produced. So only 1,100 cars in total, which is very, well, a few. I mean, the newer ones are even lower, but still, this is a very, very good model. And we have seen through the years that the prices raised. And I think it's a good collector car. If you want to drive it, same. Especially in this case, this car was delivered brand new from us with 0 kilometers. Right now it has 7,690 kilometers, and it is for sale again because the owner wants to change. And yeah, I think it's also a good investment, and I think it was a lot of fun to drive, to be honest. I think so. So we start with here, with the steering wheel. We have a full Alcantara steering wheel, actually very small, and if you grab it, you feel very good and very safe. You have a cross stitch here in yellow, very nice. You have the big center airbag, which is, I know it's quite old, the car, and looks a little bit strange, but don't forget this car is around, I think now 5 to 7 years old, so that's okay. We have a big pedals here, and they are metal, and if you shift, it's very, very good and very quick. We have less controls on the steering wheel, which is good, to be honest. On the left side we can change the mode in our center display, and on the right side we have voice control and the volume. That's it. The steering wheel itself, it is manual adjustable, which is totally fine. You don't need electric stuff. All the light stuff is on the left side, which you cannot see right now, but as I told you. And we have a center screen here. We have the center console in carbon fiber glossy, and the best thing is this one. It's like fire up a jet or a rocket. Just turn on the ignition. Let's see. I don't have the key with me. Sorry, this is why we cannot turn on the ignition. Anyway, this is the start button. We're gonna hear it also later. And we have all the controls. Actually, these controls look familiar, yeah? Because from Audi, the MMI system nearly is the same. So you got all the side controls. So the screen will show you all the edges, and then you can push the button, and then you can go to the menu, or you have shortcut buttons over here. Changing the driving mode. Strada means street, Sport, and Corsa. Corsa is the most advanced mode, where also the traction control stuff and all goes off. So it's very not difficult, I would say dangerous to drive in Corsa if you don't have experience. Go to Strada or Sport. Corsa is most fun, to be honest. Above that we have the control for the climate control. We have a 2-zone, so different temperature zones. We have heated seats. We have full electric seats. These are the comfort seats. You've seen them before. You could have that time also bucket seats. I recommend these seats because they're more comfortable. You can drive longer distances without any back pain or whatever, and they are heated. Electric windows, of course, the auto start stop, hazard light, ESC off, and we get lifting because the Aventador has a lifting system in the front, so you can lift it up if you want to go somewhere where you need it. But at a certain level of speed, it goes down by itself. And here we get the mode for the gears. It means reverse, manual mode, so only shifting by pedal shift, and this is just automatic park brake. So this car is equipped with a semi-automatic gearbox. So it's not a double clutch or a full automatic, it's a semi-automatic. So you feel the shifts, you can drive in automatic mode, but you still feel them. It's not as smooth as the newer generations are. Yeah, and you don't have like a parking switch. If you park the car, you press the pedal, gear, the first gear, and you turn the car off. That's it. And speaking about the dashboard, here, as you can see, we have here carbon fiber driver zone, and all the dashboard is covered in Alcantara with a yellow contrast stitch. And here we got also a yellow contrast with the darkened Lamborghini signature, which is really cool. And you also have, by the way, on my side, I have two SD slots for SD cards. Maybe you can see them here. I know it's shaking a little bit. Yeah, here's the SD slots, and here's the SV logo also stitched in the Alcantara. Really cool. Yeah, our backrests are in carbon fiber, as I said, from the seats, and the backrest in the car is in leather with a contrast in yellow. We have these little sun visors, very cute, with some little mirror. Yeah, function-wise, well, think of it by yourself. I won't mention anything. Yeah, and this is pretty cool. So it's a very nice car. It's a stealth fighter you sit in. I mean, this car drives above 340, which is very high speed and a lot of fun. But is it practical? Let's check out the trunk. So let's see. And since we have the roof open, we know what's coming now. So here we are. So the roof is separated in two parts. And those two parts are here, as you also can see. There's a 2, and the one is somewhere else between, no, under it. We have 2 and 2, so one is coming here, one is going down. A gloss black roof, you have to put both parts, and if you store them, no trunk left. We have here the pyjama, the cover of the car, and the service book actually. But still, because the roof parts are like this big, yeah, this deep, and they can fit in. So if you have the roof on, and if you drive closed, you still have a good trunk where you can put your stuff on. Moving to the back, which is maybe more interesting. Behold. There we go. V12 engine. Very cool. And especially as you can see all these small numbers, you can see 1, 12, 4, 9, 2, etc. These are the cylinders which are firing up. So first cylinder 1, cylinder 12, cylinder 4, cylinder 9, etc. Really cool. And especially also with the carbon fiber X. And even the engine bay here, not the engine bay, but the engine inlay in carbon fiber. This is really cool. And it's a natural aspired engine V12, which is amazing to hear, and especially even more to drive. But this car you have to drive not like in the city at low speeds and like 50, 60 kilometers an hour and a lot of turns, because this car is wide. This one needs the highway or a little bit streets outside at the countryside where you have fun with the car. Believe me, you won't regret it. It's the most fun. And you can see through it. And yeah, it's open. So air comes through, but also water, which is no problem. But the engine generates a lot of air, hot air, which has to leave, and also gets a lot of fresh air from the side and the front. So what do you think? Should we listen to it? I guess so.